Hey guys, it's me, Anne. I'm here with episode 4 of Sheepishly Cute Yarn. I'm from Ottawa, Illinois. I live here with my husband, daughter, and our 2 fur babies. It is not as hot as it has been, but I've had a lot of storms and stuff recently. So I am posting another video of me today outside doing some wool carding, which is just some wool processing, but I wanted to get on here and show you guys what I've been working on, what I want to work on, all that jazz. So I finished my cardigan. It is shorter than I originally thought I was going to make it, but I like it because it's just for work kind of thing. It gets cold inside sometimes, so it's just a nice thing to have, and we live in Illinois, so it gets cold and windy in the winters, so it would be great. I have not woven in my ends. I have not fixed my edging yet or anything like that. I didn't even put the button on. So I'm just gonna put it on to show you guys what it looks like. The sleeves are a little short, but that's fine because I like to push up my sleeves anyways. I always wear them like this. So but I mean, the sleeves aren't bad. I also haven't blocked it or anything yet, so I imagine it will probably be fine once I block it. But yeah, it's a little funky, but this is my first cardigan, and this could be part of the pattern too, just the fit of it, because I know that this is supposed to be part of the fit. It's not supposed to curl over or anything like that. So but I like it. It's a good little, just a little wrap up kind of thing. The yarn I use is a Caron Simply Soft. See, I've got all my ends to weave in and stuff, which I have a lot left over, and I'm gonna see, it's so cute. I just love the stripes, and it's got like the same kind of striping. I have to weave my ends, but it's got the same kind of striping, but it's got a little bit more detail from this would be the pearl side. So it's got those little bumps there. So I could also wear it inside out if I wanted to. If I did this again, I'd definitely make the sleeves longer, and then probably maybe go up a size bigger, just because I like the tighter cardigans, just depending on what I'm wearing. But I really like those big cozy ones. So I'll probably do something like that. Maybe I'll find a new pattern. If you guys know of a pattern that you think I should give a try to, let me know. Put in the comments. I don't ever say it, but if you guys like my videos or anything like that, please like them or subscribe to them or share them with your friends. Let them know. Because I know not everybody's a knitter or a crocheter or cross stitch or anything like that, but sometimes it's just interesting to, I don't know, learn about something new. So check it out. So yeah, that's my cardigan. I very much push up my sleeves, so I'll probably be doing a lot of that. But I love the colors, how they turned out. It's very funky. It's very me. So I really enjoy it. Yeah, I need to just weave in my ends, you know, put the button on, because there's supposed to be a button closure here. Kind of stretches out like that. I don't know. So maybe I have these wooden buttons with these little white daisies on them. I might put one there. That'd be kind of cute. So we'll see. But I did put my buttonhole on here for it. So I have a buttonhole. If I decide not to do a buttonhole, I can always just, yeah. So we'll see. But I want to show you guys, I'm super excited that I got it done. So woohoo! So take it off because I'm hot. I was outside sweating, so my hair is wet. I took a shower. So yeah, but it's super soft. It's Caron Simply Soft, and it's very soft. It's very squishy. Like, you could probably do a blanket out of this and never want to be out of it again. Like, never take it off. So, it's super soft. So yeah, that's my cardigan, and that's the Harvest cardigan by Tin Can Knits. It's the pattern that I used. So there's that, and then I finished a hat. I finished a Ross hat in Felici worsted. Check that out. So cute. This is Punch Bug. let me check just to make sure though. And I do have more. I have enough to make another hat. So I'm going to make another hat. I think I'm going to give it to my mom. We're going to be twinning. Yep, this is Fleechy worsted. Oh, it's rainbow. No, it's not. It's punch bug. I was right. Punch bug. So you can get this on Knit Picks website if you're interested. It is a self-striping. So it does this on its own. There is a spot because there's a specific stitch thing you can do to not show the jog when you go to the next row. But I don't do that, so sometimes you can tell where it's gone up. But I really like this hat. It's super comfy. Let's see if I can find where my row began. Right here. Right there. Can't tell, can you? Not unless I point it out. So, yep, there it is. So, that's where my row began. So, this is a Ross hat. His patterns are free on Smells Like Yarn. I believe it's smellslikeyarn.com. He has a couple different patterns, not just hats. And he has his hat patterns for different weights. So if you're knitting in a fingering or a super bulky or whatever, these are great hats. You could always maybe put a palm on there and just have a cute little beanie hat. But if you're doing a palm, I'd probably knit more ribbing and then flip it over just to give you some more warmth on your ears. Give you a little bit more length so you can pull it back. It's a good beanie. I really love it. I love the colors. They're so pretty. So that is my Ross hat that I finished. And I'm gonna knit another one. So I just love it. And the yarn is really nice. It's not itchy or anything like that. So then I finished my socks. Look at these socks, you guys. So I totally messed up a sock. I'm like an inch off on one sock. So it doesn't fit as great as the other sock, but I stretched the first sock out a lot when I was showing you guys, so maybe I'll just do that to this one and see if I can't get it to fit. But it doesn't bother me because these are my socks. So there's my socks. I'll show you guys. I'll put them on. You can see my feetsies. Let's see. Yeah. I really like doing this with this yarn. This is 3 different colors of yarn, 3 different yarn companies that I used. The green is Glow Stick by Leading Men Fiber Arts in their intermission. The purple is Mulberry Silk Wool Blend. And the pink is, I was wrong, I said it was Aphrodite, and it is actually Turkish Delight. It's Kettle Dye Yarn on Knit Picks. So, let me see if I can show you without hurting myself or kicking the camera down. Look at that. Ooh, so cute. And I didn't put a heel in these at all. Okay. I didn't put a heel in them because I wanted to see how that would go. Just because most of the time when I wear my wool socks, I'm just in the house kind of hanging out. So I wanted to see if I could just knit them like that and see how it worked. And I really like them. So I feel like sometimes when I don't get my heel just right, then the socks are a little uncomfortable. So with them like this, they really fit. And you could probably knit these as gifts and be able to fit a lot more people than trying to get their shoe size and all that. So they're pretty cool. So these are just vanilla socks. I knit them 60 inches or 60 stitches on 9-inch circular chagoo. And I do one sock and then I do the other sock. I've tried to do magic loop before. Or I've done magic loop before and that's fine. I don't mind it. I feel like I get ladders on the sides, so I don't like to use them. And I have tried to knit in tandem on the same needle and that just doesn't work for me. But I have done tandem knitting or 2 at a time knitting where I've got 2 needles and I was doing it that way, so that wasn't too bad. I liked that because then I could knit more socks. But we'll see. Oh, so these are my socks, and I have socks that I'm going to be casting on. I have my yarn from Desert Vista Dye Works. It's called Exploding Peeps, I believe. And I'm excited to see what this looks like knit up because I have not knit with it yet. And I've had it for a little while, but I was trying to get through those socks and get through the other socks. And now I'm there. I'm ready. So I'm going to cast these on next on my 9-inch circulars. So I'm excited to see what they're going to be like. I feel like they're going to go so much faster because I'm not switching colors like I was with the other ones. It's just continuous knit. And then I think I'm also going to knit these without a cuff or a heel. And then maybe I'll do a contrasting toe and cuff. Maybe in a pink. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. Ooh. We'll see. So, that's in my Beauty and the Beast bag. So, that's my sock bag. And then my Flower Stormtrooper bag is over there. So, I have gotten a couple things new to show you guys. I do have 2 works in progress. And I have this cool little notebook that I got. Ooh. I got it from the local bookstore here in town, Prairie Fox Books. And they have all their stuff in stock for Harry's birthday, which is coming up. So I got it so I could use it for the podcast. So I have all my tags for the yarn that I'm using, and then I have the project and then any modifications that I did on it, like if it's a pattern or something, so that I remember, because my memory is not what it used to be. So I am using this. First project I put in here is my transportation scarf from the Harry Potter, ooh, I hit the camera, from the Harry Potter Knitting Magic book. So my first project I put in my Harry Potter journal is the transportation scarf. Let's see if I can. I have a bookmark in here, but you wouldn't know it. There it is. Ooh, can't show you that. Or that. There. So it's this scarf right here. So that is the first project I put in my new Harry Potter thing. So I did start that last night, and it is one of my works in progress. Can't show you the chart because that's part of the book. You have to buy the book if you want to know the chart. If you want to make it, gotta buy the book. So my only issue is I was so excited to start this, and then I realized that the pattern is written for worsted weight yarn and I had fingering weight. So I doubled the amount of stitches that it told you to cast on so that I could still use the fingering weight yarn but still get the same size scarf, because otherwise my scarf would have been like this big. It wouldn't have worked. So I have gotten the bottom portion done, and then I started the wheels of the night bus. See that? Isn't that cute? I was trying to focus on me instead of the stitches. Oh, come on. You can do it. Being mean. Anyways, so that's where I'm at. I was knitting on this last night and I got so upset. I messed up. I totally spaced out, and I started to knit the next row of the chart in the same row. So I was just being crazy. So I messed up. I had to rip out that row. Okay. And then I got farther along, and I messed up again. And I was like, oh, it's too late. I'm done. So I went to sleep and I ripped it out this morning and I started knitting back on it. It does have this roll here on the end, but that is, I'm not worried, because whenever you finish it and you go to put the tassels on, you actually pull these ends together to close your tube. So that will be held down by tassels. So I'm not worried about that roll there at the end. So no worries. I do have my, check these cute little guys out. Look at my little orange slices. Well, my orange halves. They're my needle, what do you want to call them? Let's see. They're my needle savers, and God, you guys, I know the words. I just can't. My brain's not functioning properly. My gosh. Of course, it doesn't say it on here. Anyways, I got these on Etsy from Tesla Baby. They do a bunch of other stuff, I think, but they are silicone. They're really soft, you guys. And I think you could probably get these and like make a bracelet or something, because it has holes on the top too, so probably you could use it as like a teething thing for a baby if you put the right thing on there, because it's very soft. Like, they're lovely. So I got a pack of them, okay, and I got the orange slices or orange halves, and then I got crinkly. Let's see, it came with these little geometric stoppers, needle stoppers. You guys. It's been a long day. So it comes with these this is a pair, or you can mix and match, I suppose. It doesn't really matter. This pair, it came with, you guys, I love these so much. Came with this pair. They're little fried eggs, or daisies, but they're eggs. So these ones are so cute. And then, of course, the avocado. Look at the little avocados. Aren't they so cute? So I just loved these. I saw them and I'm like, oh, I need to get these. So I got them and they got here this week, and I was super excited to share them with you guys. Some more happy mail. So I got those at Tesla Baby on Etsy, and they got here super fast. So I'm not sure if they had them in stock or not. But you guys, what else is really exciting is this bag is 100% recyclable. That's so exciting. I love that. I love seeing that. I'm probably not going to get rid of the bag though, because I want to keep them all together. And I kept the cards in here so you guys can see it. They do have a Twitter, a Instagram, and Facebook, and a Pinterest. So Tesla Baby. So check those guys out. Because they're pretty decent price too, so that's nice. I'm trying to find some more makers that you guys haven't heard of before, or if I haven't heard of before, that I want to give a try. So if you guys know anybody, or if you're a maker yourself and you want to contribute to the channel or send something for me to review, just get a hold of me in the comments or on Instagram, on Sheepishlycuteyarn on Instagram as well. So you can get a hold of me through that. I'm not sure. I don't remember if I showed you guys last week or not. I don't think so. I think I just got them this week. I got my yarn from Trilogy Yarns for the Hocus Pocus colorways. And I'm so in love with them. I don't even know what I want to knit because I love them so much. So I want to get more of them. So we'll see. But I almost put on Hocus Pocus because I was just so excited. So I got, this is on her Glamorous base, I got Burning Ring of Death. So look at the colors in that, you guys. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It almost reminds me of like Mary, like her dress and stuff. It's so great. Oh, I love it. This yarn is super soft. I can't wait to work with it. I think I might make this into a shawl, just because then I can wear it all the time. So this one is the Burning Ring of Death. That's her colorway. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 400 yards, 100 grams. They're all this one is Glamorous as well, so it's the same. And this one is Goodbye to Life. You guys, I can't even with this color. It's so pretty. So pretty. So I want to get Book of Spells, which is this green and black, but I want to get it with on the Razzle Dazzle base because it has this glint of silver in it, which is Stellina, and I really want to. I think that would be so perfect. It'd be all magical. So this one is on her Razzle Dazzle base. It's 70% merino, superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 10% Stellina. The Stellina is the sparkly bits that you see. So see all that, and it's not like scratchy. You would see this sparkly and you think scratchy. It's not scratchy. This is made for socks and all kinds of stuff. So this one is I Smell Children. You guys, I just love it. I'm really excited to work with Trilogy Yarn because I have never gotten her yarn before. So I was super excited that I was able to do that. Look at, oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to knit this. It's going to be so great. I'm going to knit them all together as a project. So maybe like this or something. I'm not sure. It's going to be fun, whatever it is. Maybe get some of the other colors to do with it. Ooh. So, and then I did get the Halloween Advent from Trilogy Yarns that she did with Stitching the High Notes as a collaboration. I did get that. So it'll be the same yummy goodness of yarn from her. I love her vibrancy of her colors. But so far, I haven't found an indie dyer that I didn't like. So, because I don't know, their colors are so vibrant. It's just colors you wouldn't normally think of. And then you're like, oh my god, why didn't I think of that sooner? So yeah, I've got these. And then, let's see. Oh, for my transportation scarf, I jumped over to Happy Mail because I wanted to show you my stitch stoppers. Because they were right there and you had to notice them. But the yarn that I'm using is fingering. I'm using this purple is actually the Lolo Did It Prince colorway. I caked it up and I had to. Look at that. That's so magical. It's definitely a Harry Potter purple. So I had to use it. And then I'm using for the grayish blue color, which will be the platform 9 3/4 color. That color right there. That is Hawthorne kettle dyed yarn, I believe. It was it was like a pack that was on sale, and it was like different colors of greens. So that was one of them. It's like a bluish gray, and it was really pretty. So that is the gray, and then the tan color is just a acrylic from Hobby Lobby. It's a Yarn Bee. It's actually a really thin DK weight, but it works perfectly with this. I have no issues with this at all. So I'm super excited. So I'm going to work on this. I'm probably going to have to do it when I don't have like a TV or something on. So this is not really mindless knitting because I need to focus and pay attention to what row I'm on and what I'm doing. So I did put the new book on hold at the local bookstore. So I'm getting the Harry Potter Knitting Magic Volume 2 and the Disney Knit book that's coming out. I'm getting that one too. So I'm super excited for that. Maybe I'll save one of my Hocus Pocus colorways for something in the Disney Knit book. But I don't know what's in there yet, so we'll have to see. So we'll see. I do have one more work in progress though that I can show you guys. I did grab my rainbow robot sweater, but I didn't work on it at all because I wanted to cast on that scarf, even though it's 1,000 degrees here and nobody wants to wear a scarf right now. But I want it to be done for when I can wear a scarf, because I love scarves. I love them. I love them, love them, love them. So I wanted to do that. Speaking of loving things, I loved the neon in my cardigan so much, and I had yarn left over. I cast on a shawl, you guys. So I'm just making this up as I go along. So I have this black, it's a Red Heart Super Saver, you guys. This black yarn, it's got some dog hair in it too, that has these neon speckles in it. Do you see all those neon speckles? It reminds me of like the bowling alley carpet, like the bowling alley carpet or like an arcade carpet. I love it so much. So I got this to go with this yarn to make my cardigan, but it was too much of a worsted, because this is the Cairn Simply Soft was just a little bit softer, and I didn't like the way it was. So I pulled it out and used the other yarn, but I kept it because I'm going to use it. So I am making a shawl. I'm making something similar to a Vertices Unite, without making it so big. But I'm just going to kind of wing it and see where it goes. I'm going to use I obviously have the pink on already and I'm in love with it. Like if I could just do the black and pink, I think I would, but I want to put all the colors on there. So it's just going to be like a 80s or 90s arcade, roller rink, you know, bowling alley, all those fun times. So I've got all my colors, my pink, which is on there already. I have some more of the speckled too. So what I'm gonna do is I did a whole section of this black. I'm gonna do a whole section of the pink, and then I think I'm gonna do a section of the orange and black, like alternating. I think that would be really cool. Because there's so much of that. These colors are in this, so it's gonna be great. And then I have the purple. Ooh. And the green. And I have a decent amount of these, so I think I can make a pretty decent size shawl, you know? It'll be great for, like, I don't know, for whatever, because it's awesome. It's awesome neon. You can't go wrong with neon during the summer. Sorry, I keep itching my nose. I don't know what it is. So yeah, this is my mindless knitting, because I'm just doing this in garter stitch. I don't really have a rhyme or reason to it. I'm just kind of winging it. Sorry, my husband is gross. No. He's sitting over here, but he's playing video games with his headphones on to not disturb us in our yarny goodness. So, but yeah, so I'm excited for this. I think it's gonna be really cool. And I'm not worried about this super saver because, you know, I'm gonna wash it and stuff, and it's just a shawl, so I'm gonna be wearing it, you know, with stuff. I'm not gonna be wearing it by itself or anything. I'm not worried about it being itchy or anything like that. It's not the softest yarn in the world, but this Caron Simply Soft is, and if I have this on the portion that's around my neck, then I don't think it's gonna matter at all. And then I can also put maybe some fabric softener on this section just to soften it up a bit. And I think that will work just fine. So this is my TV knitting. Don't have to pay attention knitting. Also, the socks are going to be that because they're that self-striping yarn, which I just love it. I love self-striping yarn. I love it. And then the video I'm uploading is wool carding. So I'm going to be having some spinning video probably coming soon, just so you guys can see what it's like after going from the wool bat to spinning it, just because it's something different. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Let's see. I've been listening to my Scott Patterson podcast. For those Gilmore Girl fans out there, check that out. And then I also listened to The Friendship Onion, which is Merry and Pippin from Lord of the Rings. And then I've been listening to Serial Killers podcast. And on Friday, I listened to a case about the Kansas City butcher on Friday. And I had to turn it off for a little bit. I was like, oh, that's really disturbing. So if you're into that kind of stuff, check that out. That's a pretty good podcast to listen to. I haven't really been doing gaming lately. My husband is playing Ghost of Tsushima right now, and it's really beautifully done. So I've been watching him do that while I'm knitting. And then we've been watching Loki, which is fantastic. And then we've also been watching The Edge of Alaska on Discovery Plus, which is interesting. So if you haven't seen that, maybe watch it. Maybe don't. I don't know. Do whatever you want. And then we did what? We're ready for Shark Week. That's going to be not next week, but the week after. The 7th through the 11th, I think it is, or something like that. So I've got that in my calendar because we're big shark lovers in this house. So yeah, we're waiting for that. And then I've been working my way through Friends since I watched the reunion. I really wanted to rewatch the series. So I've been doing that, and that's when I messed up my transportation scarf. So, I think that's about it. We had a lot of rain this week, and I know a lot of different areas around us have had some severe weather and stuff, so hoping everybody's doing okay and getting along. And I think that's it. It's not a super long episode, but it's not super short either. So hopefully I'll have some more to show you guys next week. If not, maybe I'll pull out some old projects that I have finished that I can show you guys. All right, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye.